have met him before. He's a great young man, and I've watched him play. And you're right, he does captain that defense fairly well. Um, expect expect a lot out of him tonight. Don't expect a lot to get past him through the middle there.
All right. Well, again, thanks for tuning in tonight on Homecoming. Your homecoming king was Marcus Moreno, and your homecoming queen was Brittany Bax. Our thoughts and prayers go out tonight to one of the Lady Redskins hurt toward the end of the game. Her name was Fran Badillo. She took a shot, tumbled over, and hurt her wrist. She was carted off. So our thoughts and prayers go out to her as the Redskins start tonight with a little time of prayer. Thanks for joining us here on the UnionSportsNetwork.com. You could go anywhere and catch a good game, but why go to ESPN when you got the Union Sports Network right here at your fingertips?
Yeah.
One of the finest soccer programs in the country. Coach Brian Elliott with the Lady Redskins, and I believe one of the best coaches in all of high school men's soccer with Coach Mike Wilson. And so Sapulpa takes the field. Union's getting ready. And the question is this, Mr. Brett, are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
All right.
Let's get her on.
So Sapulpa has the kickoff. They'll be going from the south to the north. Union defending the north goal, going to the south. Union tonight in their all black with white trim. And Sapulpa in all white all throughout. Again, we want to say thank you to our sponsors, Take 5 Oil. We want to say thank you to Black Bear Diner. And we want to say thank you to Zoe's Kitchen. Also want to give a big shout out to our booster club tonight, to all those that made our our homecoming festivities all that they were. Thank you to all of them. And that's the kickoff. Sapulpa with a quick give and go up the middle. And just like that, Nano steals the ball back over to Grady. He's going to punch it back around over to Brady Hawkins. Griffin Brown takes way out wide. You watch those backs tonight for Union. They're going to be getting up the field often and quick.
There's one right now open.
Perry back over. There's Barrera. They call him the Chico. There's Grady Verner already in the final third as the defender. Solorzano punches it back up. Chris Barrera. Nope, back over. There's Nano.
Union on attack.
And there's Griffin Brown. He sticks it back across. Rylan Franca, little cheek one. Oh, and Solorzano couldn't quite get enough on it.
Cheeky layoff right in the center of the 18. Couldn't get it off.
Nice play by Rylan Franca. Oh, that's going to be a corner just like that fast. Shoe pops off, and he sticks it back on. And just like that, the first minute, the Redskins come out bright to set a tone.
How's that for a player? Loses his shoe and manages to try to get off a cross in the same play.
Union drops 2, sends everybody else up into the box.
Short corner kick.
Coach Wilson running those patented short corners, and they got caught offsides just that fast.
You know, those short corners are great, and they do catch the other team offside, but that is something that can happen. It's easy to get caught offsides on that when you're running that close to the line.
Anthony Reyes in the middle. Rylan Franca. Chico Barreras.
There's the free kick, high to the center of the field.
Chris Barrera back over. Anthony Reyes. Nope. That's Isaiah Sanias, number 14.
Referee makes the call. Free kick, middle of the field.
Nano's moved up to that CDM number 6 spot tonight, filling in. They dropped Riley Walker into the back with Brady Hawkins. And there goes Grady Verner.
Your left defender is on the right side of the attack right now, clear across the field. That shows what kind of movement that Union can make.
And, yeah, continual movement, moving people in and out all night inside this wheel that just never seems to stop. And the speed of which they move it at is just unbelievable. There's Griffin Brown already making a run. Nano takes a little hip check. Back over to Verner. He sticks it back to Brady Hawkins. at midfield, moving it forward, playing the entire game so far on the Sapulpa side.
Little aggression from Sapulpa gets the win.
There's Nano winning the ball. Oh, and he takes that guy down, and no call.
Referee says
Isaiah
play on.
Anais with a slick little move. There's Reyes. Oh, and Reyes couldn't quite get it off.
That would have been a great time for a little chip.
Werner's going to be content to let that go, throw it in.
Great save by the Sapulpa goalie.
He drops it all the way back to Logan Campbell inside the goal box. He punches out wide all the way to Brady Hawkins, going to move it. He's got a lot of green pasture in front of him. There goes Brown all the way up, and he is off to the races. Goalie's out of position.
Cross comes in.
And the goalie hangs on to it right in front of Rylan Franca, the sophomore sensation.
Redskins giving the Sapulpa keeper a workout so far.
Big punt by Sapulpa. Brady misses it. Going to play it all the way back. Logan calls him off, picks it up. He's going to throw all that out. Brady now with the ball. 35 minutes to play. Shifts the field over to Riley Walker. Plays it back to Logan Campbell. Campbell hits Hawkins back over on the side. And you see how high and wide, again, those backs are getting. Chris Barrera loses the ball. Little mistouch.
You know, Brandon, I recognize this type of play. It's like I've seen it before.
Yeah, I tell you, you might see this in a little younger squad that may know what they're doing. Watch Griffin Brown over here on the far side, his off-the-ball movement. He's trying to get wide, and there it goes. There's Reyes. Can he beat him to it? And a great play by the goalkeeper.
Another great save by Sapulpa keeper. He's not going to be able to keep this up all night.
Again, knocking on the door. 34 minutes to play. Only 5 minutes into this, 5.5, and Union is already. And Grady sticks a sky ball all the way down the field.
Well, the tempo has been set, Brandon. If what you said is right, and they can really go 20 deep on this bench or more, and they can keep up this tempo, I just don't see how Sapulpa is going to.
So tonight suited up 24 Union Redskins on the roster.
Wow.
We might see every one of them. A throw in from Sapulpa. One of the first times they've been in Union territory all night. Trying to figure it out, and they've lost the ball, and here comes Union. They try to hit Barrera up the middle. He misses it. Griffin Brown knocks it out wide. There's JP. Jaden Perry punches it back to Brown. Hits it back to Brady Hawkins. Just playing patient soccer. Knocking the ball around the pitch. Finding the open man. Isaiah Anais falls down. Wins the ball back. Moves it. And there he goes.
Great footwork. Great composure to be able to lose the ball and win it back so quickly.
And
long ball.
There goes Barrera. And he tried to move out of the way of that. And that's going to be a throw-in for the Union Redskins. JP. He's looking for something around the outside. And again, Barrera. Chico knocks it back to Brady Hawkins. Surveys the field. Knocks it back to Riley Walker. Deep. Logan Campbell's up about two-thirds. He was about halfway to midfield at that point. Riley Walker lets that go through.
When he plays like that, he's expecting, much like we saw with the girls earlier, long balls over the top. He wants to be on top of that before any of their forwards can
Nice
reach
play. There goes Chris Barrera.
Gets shouldered off the ball. Goalie out of position.
Oh!
Off the post.
Rylan Franca misses that. Hits it off, and the goalie somehow gets something on it, and it's going to be a Union corner kick.
Boy, that Sapulpa keeper must have 9 lives.
Well, if he did, he's about to spend them all in the first 10 minutes of the game.
You are right.
Looks like Morris the cat back there. So Union padding its short corners. They bring 3 guys down into the box. They're going to run a triangular play out of this. I think everyone in the country's seen this, but they still can't stop it. Grady Werner. Oh, he sticks it all the way across.
And he's a little heavy-footed with that one.
And Reyes is going to track that down. And that's a big clear. And Riley Walker's going to track that down.
When you see clearance like that, they're
sorry,
looking for
that's
the bleeding
Isaiah
to stop.
Sinai is tracking that down. Again, Griffin Brown, if you watch, it looks like he's playing right wing, but he's your right back. He is getting up the pitch and creating all kinds of problems. Supposed to be in a 4-3-3, but by the time they attack, it looks like a 2-4-4. 9 minutes gone here in the first half, and Union setting the tempo, moving the ball up and down the pitch pretty much at their own discretion. Thanks again for joining us here on the Union Sports Network. I'm Brandon McCombs. He's Brett Dickey, and you're live at the U listening to the Union Redskins against the Sapulpa Chieftains. Homecoming. Special thanks to Marcos Moreno, our king, and Brittany Bax, our queen. Chris Barrera over. Rylan Franca. Nice little move. Plays it back.
Good composure in the center of the
there
field.
Goes Grady Werner.
He's on the outside all alone. Plenty of room. Lines himself up. Cuts it back. Laid off. Shot on goal.
Oh,
wide.
just outside. Isaiah Saneas just sticks it wide. And I tell you, everyone in the building wants to know why Grady Werner didn't unleash the rocket right there. The missile.
If you got the tools, you might as well use it.
Oh, I tell you what. That kid's got a missile for a leg. Seen him hit one so hard the goalie just let it flop into the goal. Big goal kick there. Ball takes a wicked bounce on that turf. Sapulpa trying to gain some composure, trying to find something. The athleticism, the speed is just way too much for Sapulpa at this point. They kick it long ball. Now, Sapulpa girls all night tried to kick the ball long and outrun, and finally that's how they scored 3 times in the last 10 minutes, really, against Union.
Well, they got the corner kicks that they needed, and they drew the penalty in the box, trying to outrun a long or through ball. It looks like that's what number 0, the goalkeeper, is it Logan?
Logan.
It looks like that's what he's expecting the boys to do here too. He's whenever the ball's on the other half of the field, he is between the U and the 18, way out there. He's wanting to keep their forwards from getting anywhere near the ball.
Playing a little Neuer from Germany action. Playing
Keeper,
a
sweeper.
Little sweeper keeper. Sapulpa with the throw in, deep into Union territory. Ball goes into the box. Dangerous play.
Still not cleared, finally.
That's going to be cleared out, and Griffin's going to let that run deep out of town. Logan very, very quick. Riley Walker sets it down. He's going to play it over one way or the other.
Little aggression out of Sapulpa there, almost wins him the ball.
Number 9 really trying to put some pressure on him there, giving Brady a little bit of trouble. Griffin Brown with the throw in. Just played 12 minutes here.
Quick
Reyes.
passes.
There's Reyes over to Nano. Nano playing up tonight into that number 6 spot, that CDM. Riley Walker trying to hit a long through ball to Grady Werner.
Funny, the formation that Redskins are playing tonight, most people would look at Nano as your center back. But it's not the case. The formation changes. It's very fluid throughout the game. It's hard to tell what they're running.
Lots of confusion on their half. There goes Grady Werner. He's wanting the ball back down into the corner, using his wheels, trying to knock the guy off the ball. He does so. He's going to try to pivot that and swing that left foot across. And he gets flattened and gets the no call.
No call and a throw in for the Chieftains. It's going to go back to Union anyway. They're going to play it all the way back to the keeper and reset.
Jaden Perry sticks that all the way back, and here comes Brady.
Ball played to the center.
Nano definitely looking as they're showing their mentality just to be patient, looking to push that ball somewhere. That was the forward, Rylan Franca dropping all the way into the midfield to win that ball, create some space, and get guys forward.
Field switched. Attempt over the top.
Isaias Aeneas right there in front of the goalie again. Morris the Cat back there playing goalie. He's already spent about 6 lives. We'll see what he's got left for the last 25 minutes. Big punt. Jaden Perry misjudges it. Grady Werner. Perry trying to get some wheels going.
Ball controlled by the Chieftains. There's the long ball all the way down to the corner that we've been expecting. Cross is made and cleared by Union. Ball played back up the side.
There's Nano.
Tons of real estate in the center for Nano.
Rylan Franca, he pivots, turns again. He's going to punch that across. There's Nano going right up the...
Again, Sapulpa leaving way too much
room. There goes Griffin Brown. Again, you're right back all the way up, creating all kinds of havoc.
Great ball handling from the right back Redskins.
Oh, nobody on the flip side.
Somehow sneaks through the 18 on the cross.
He plays that back to Werner. He's going to shift the field. Brady right there, looking, sends it in. Right there, nice play by Nano. Back to Riley Walker, over to Brady Hawkins. Inside to Barrera. Pacheco back to Hawkins. Triangulating passes all over the pitch. Inside 25 minutes to play. Still 0-0 here at the Union against Sapulpa. Union definitely had their opportunities with 5 shots. Just hadn't got one to fall yet. I think this is going to be a domino effect tonight, Mr. Dickey, as he knocks one down. It may.
Here you got your center back taking shot on goal, and aloha means goodbye. That one is almost off the field.
Well, konnichiwa. There we go. So the first sub comes right now. You got number 20, Jonathan Solorzano, and number 7, Mr. Marcos Moreno. And in patented Wilson style, we lose nothing going to the bench. In fact, Marcos Moreno, one of the seniors, he brings a lot of leadership and skill, probably speed of play to the pitch, and what we see here tonight. So, all right. So coming in right now, we're going to have special guest. This is Adolfo Bustos. Adolfo, welcome to the booth, buddy.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Hey, man, it's great. Hey, man, glad to have you up here. Tell us, what do you expect tonight from your brothers down on the field?
Well, I expect a good game. We're going to attack a lot, have a lot of space up front. We have fast players like Marcos Moreno, Anthony. So I'm pretty sure we're going to have a lot of shots and opportunities up top.
Yeah, well, so far in the first 15 minutes, we've rained down 5. There's Reyes on the attack right there. Sticks it through and just behind Chico. With Marcos coming in. About how many players do you expect Coach Wilson to have in the game tonight? 20, 22, 24?
Around there. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a full rotation today. We're going to have all the subs coming in at one point. We're expecting a lot of goals today.
All right. So, nice play there. Oh, and he's taken down, and we've got a penalty kick right there. Number 9, Anthony. No, that's Chico.
Yeah, Chico Barrera.
Chico grabs a PK, and he's pulled down, and we'll see who Wilson goes to stick this in.
Yeah, usually Wilson actually makes the player that got fouled take it, so we'll see what happens today.
All right. Again, joining me in the booth here on the Union Sports Network, a senior, Adolfo Bustos. Adolfo, tell our listeners, sitting tonight's game out, healing some injuries.
Yeah, I'm suffering from an Achilles injury, but still got to be out here. We're supporting the team, wishing them luck.
Let's talk about the just kind of the camaraderie and the friendship that you guys have on the pitch, off the pitch, that Coach Wilson really brings to this family unit.
Yeah, we've most of the kids here have been knowing each other since a really young age. So here at high school, it's nothing different. We treat each other like we treat each other outside of soccer. We're all friends, family. Oh, and look,
Logan Campbell, the senior, the goalie. He's committed to John Brown University. It's his chance to score a goal his senior year.
And it's
in. Woo. And Logan Campbell sticks it through at the 22-minute mark. And just like that, Union takes the lead from the senior goalkeeper.
What a strike. He's been dreaming about this since his freshman year.
Well, so what does that do to you as the opposing team? The goalie comes all the way up. He takes the PK, sticks it in. I mean, you're already intimidated coming to the U. I mean, it's the most intimidating place to play in the country.
Yeah.
And just like that, Logan Campbell sticks it through. I mean, what does that do to your morale?
You just go straight down, honestly.
Yeah.
If the goalie scores, that's like the worst thing that could happen to you. And if it happens early in the first half, it's not looking too good for the other team.
Well, boom shakalaka, Logan Campbell sticks one through, and just like that, it's 1-0 the Redskins.
Oh,
and just like that, Barrera steals the ball, and he penetrates up. Oh, and he can't quite whiff it around. Again, I'm joined in the booth. I'm Brandon McCombs, joined by senior standout, Mr. Adolfo Bustos. You thought about where you're going to college this year?
Oh, I actually signed to Rogers State. Early in the year.
Coach Derek Larkin.
Yes.
Very nice. Got Claremore. Going to be nice staying close to home.
Yeah, it's going to be real nice. And I've been talking to him. It's been real nice to get that clear out the way since the beginning. So
I totally understand.
You're not stressing at the end of the year.
Yeah, I totally understand that. It's nice to get that out and know where you're going and what's happening.
Yeah.
Griffin Brown, talk about how Union gets these backs so wide and high. Here's your buddy Moreno. He's flying by everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about why those backs are getting so far up the field.
Yeah, basically with the system we play here today, we play with attacking fullbacks. So Wilson likes to get the center backs a little spread out more to push the fullbacks up and down the field. We have like this attacking mindset, so it helps out a lot having more support from the back.
Very nice, very nice. So I tell you, one of the things that we see up here is the rocket missile, Mr. Grady Verner with that left foot. It really seems to bring terror to the eyes of your opponents.
Yeah, as a defender here, he's probably one of the top goal scorers this season. So, ooh.
There's our shot right there, and, man, just like that, the missile launches.
Yeah.
That looked like he nutmegged the kid.
Yeah, I think he did.
And just like that, still 1-0 on a penalty kick that Chico picks up, and the goalie, Logan Campbell, the senior, comes down, sticks it in to drop the first goal at the 22-minute mark. The Chieftains now with the goal kick. Knocking the ball around. Really struggling to gain any type of rhythm. Isaias Aeneas with a fantastic play. He seems to be everywhere tonight.
Yeah, he's been doing really good today, moving the ball a lot.
Brady Hawkins pulls it up. Nano. Yeah, talk about Nano moving from that center back spot, dropping, moving into that 6 and pulling Riley Walker into the starting lineup.
Yeah, it gives a lot of body in the midfield. You get someone bigger, faster in there, so it helps out a lot. Ooh, did he just? Ooh, what a goal!
And that's another goal right there, ladies and gentlemen.
What a goal!
And boom, just like that. So, Adolfo, break that down. What just happened for us?
So, I think it was Anthony, if I'm not mistaken, that nutmegged the kid and then passed it to Jonathan for a goal. He's been on fire this year. He's been scoring a lot of goals.
A lot of goals. And, boy, I tell you, his off-the-ball movement really seems to light up when he's taken off the side. Guys come back, and the way you guys are checking into balls, creating the space, he fills in, and you guys are hitting him just time and time again.
We like to let the forwards check in a lot to let the wingers overlap, so it helps out a lot. So that's why Jonathan got in behind that one.
Very nice. Again, Jonathan Solorzano with a nice goal, and boom, just like that, it's 2-0. We said earlier before you walked into the booth, it seems like this could be a domino game.
Yeah.
1 goal, then 2, then 3. What's your prediction tonight?
Well, I'm gonna say last year I think the score was 8-0. So
That was at their place.
yeah, their place. So we're home. I don't know. We might see a mercy rule today if we keep it up.
All right. I'd guarantee you with the team traveling to Alabama tomorrow morning at 7 in the morning, Coach would like to get out of here early.
Oh yeah. Hopefully we get well rested and hopefully it doesn't feel too long on the ride there.
There's another foul down on the side. So talk about the tournament in Orange Beach, going to the beach, playing 3 of the top teams in the country. Talk about what that does and means to the program.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a new experience for the team. It's gonna show us where we're really at, ranked nationally. So it'll be good to check out the other teams because last year I think we went to Tennessee and they didn't pay too much attention to us.
Nobody really knew who Union was.
Exactly. So
but we left there, ranked 2nd in the country, and finished strong the rest of the way out. So
this will be a good experience to see where we're with the good teams. That was decent teams. This will show us where we're really at, and it'll be good for the program and the school. Ooh,
boy, that was a nice short corner there, hitting the post, and that's going to bring up a corner kick. We're calling that goalie. He's Morris the Cat. If he had 9 lives, he's spent about 7 of them already. So talk about these short corners. What's the objective bringing in this triangular?
What we like to do is surprise the other team with these set pieces. They never know what we're doing. Usually, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But when they do, it usually ends up in a goal.
Your head coach Mike Wilson is the master chalkboard drawer upper.
Yeah,
he can draw up some set plays that really just baffle your mind.
Yeah, we do a lot of whiteboard sessions like day in day out. So it helps out a lot, like clear things out on the field. It gives us a lot of. He puts up a lot of situations and tells us how to deal with it, so it helps out a lot here on the field. Isaias
with a nice play. Trying to find some space.
Ooh.
Nice little step over.
Skillers.
It's a shame we can't get bonus points for those. So Sapulpa looks like they got a size advantage, but boy, they are sure not faster.
Ooh, yeah, we're bringing in more subs. I think we might have a full rotation first half, actually. Maybe not the keeper, but looks like everybody might be coming on.
So coming into the game, number 8.
Austin Moreno.
Austin Moreno, number 19.
Gonzalo Garcia.
Love Double G. He's a great guy. And number 2.
He's a freshman. We call him Pescado. His real name is Miguel Torres.
Miguel Torres. Pescado.
Pescado.
What does that mean?
Fish.
Fish. All
Fish,
right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a little banter we have on the in the locker room.
All right. Well, I can't wait to get Fish in the game and see what kind of snorkeling he's got in him. Knocking the ball back.
Marcos Moreno with the press. Ooh.
Wilson really likes to get that high press moving, doesn't he?
Yeah. It really stirs up their defense. Usually, like, they get confused and they don't know what to do with the ball sometimes.
Well, you're running 20 guys deep, man. You don't have to worry about stamina. You just, somebody gets tired, you rotate the wheel.
Yep.
Chieftains checking in 1, Redskins checking in 2. It's 15 minutes to play here in the first half. I'm Brandon McCombs. He's Adolfo Bustos. Brett Dickey joining us. You're live at the U. It's homecoming. Your queen tonight was Brittany Bax. Was that a surprise?
No, we all voted for her, and it was a nice experience.
Very nice. And your buddy.
My buddy Marcos Moreno.
I tell you,
we've been friends since
you guys
forever.
You're like the two amigos, aren't you?
Yeah, we've people confuse us as brothers, but we're just friends.
Very nice. Grown up playing together, playing on the Sharks.
Same club team since around 6 years old, so we've had a lot of experience together.
Fantastic. Now, where's he planning on going to college?
He's not sure yet. He's been talking to a couple coaches, but I'm pretty sure he'll find out here soon.
Good deal. Tried to get the answer out of you, but I figured it'd be hard.
Maybe we'll call him up here one day and he'll tell us.
Nice ball from Marcos to number 2, the Fish, and he lets it go out of bounds. Little Nemo takes one there for the team.
I think he's the only freshman we called up this year. Or no, I think we have another one today too.
Okay.
But I think he was the first.
Fantastic. 14:40 to go. And Union on 2 goals, 1 on a penalty kick. And the other, I believe, was Jonathan Sarazano.
Ooh.
Griffin Brown has been playing
hard
out
work.
of his
Good
mind.
Good work rate.
And what a play by Griffin Brown. He ain't taking nothing from nobody. And he's bringing them both over. He's going to have a little chat of, hey, let's cut this out.
Good sportsmanship.
Pretty much. I'll get your head next time we run down.
Oh, we see Riley coming back from a concussion, right? Might be his 2nd or 3rd game back from a concussion.
And he's really starting to find his groove.
Yeah. He's looking much better from what happened at our preseason tournament.
There's Nano.
Ooh.
Sticks it out, and Marcos didn't read that on him. And Nano's part of your club team.
Yeah, Nano.
And Logan Campbell.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you guys have had this core
Yeah.
that have really carried you through your high school, your
Yeah,
middle school.
we've funny story actually. Nano used to be a goalkeeper. Went from goalie to striker to defender. So he's played all around the field.
I was in the office at the beginning of the year when he walked in and said, Coach, make me the right back. Coach says, I'm not making you the right back. He said, but I can't play center back in college. He said, you're going to play center back. He said, make me the right back. After a 20-minute discussion, Wilson saying, I'm done talking, it looks like he's still playing center.
Exactly.
So how nice is it to have a coach like Wilson that really understands the game and cares so much about you guys?
It makes high school fun, and you don't feel like it's another class. You feel like you're out here just enjoying high school. This is honestly what you look most forward to here at Union, soccer.
Okay.
Soccer.
So I know he's a disciplinarian. He really likes to enforce the rules.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter how good you are.
Oh.
He doesn't catch you any slack, does he?
No, it's a fair game for everyone.
And so, but that really makes it a fair playing field and something that I think you guys respect in him.
Yeah, you can't really say anything bad about it because you learn right away.
Again, knocking the ball inside, outside, showing great patience. There's Sarzano, hits Griffin Brown again on a streaking, and Brown, just like that, is up and moving. And Marcus Moreno loses it. So what's the relation is he to Marcos?
Oh, Austin Moreno and Marcos Moreno? They're actually just friends, but they say they're cousins, so.
They say they're cousins. But they're just friends.
Just friends. Yeah, he's been on our club team too. So it's like, it's a lot of us.
So how many from the Sharks are playing on the Union team?
Let me see. So Marcos, Nano, Logan, Austin, Johnny, Jerry, Griffin. Griffin's on it, right? Yeah, Griffin. He just joined Griffin.
Oh, Griffin just joined?
Yeah, Zalo used to play with us. Gio used to play with us for a little bit. Yeah, so I don't know, a lot.
Quite a few.
Quite a few.
I know Griffin back in the day who came from Tulsa Nationals.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's over at WSA with the Sharks. And
yep.
Guys have developed quite the program. And there's Marcos Moreno, nice check-in. He's looking to distribute the ball. Nice little cheeky pass with a spin on it. Tried to hit his cousin, Mr. Moreno, and the ball goes out of bounds. 10 minutes to play here, and another sub, number 17. Is that Kel Hunt?
Jerry.
Oh, Jerry Brown.
Jerry.
Can't tell from the backside.
Yeah, I think they wear the same number.
Do they? All right, and number 21?
Kobe Wickland.
And Kobe Wickland. Kobe's going to check in. Going to the left back, it looks like.
Yep.
And Jerry's got a lot of speed out here on the right side.
I think he's playing a new position.
He's going to be subbed in for Griffin Brown.
Yeah. Jerry's usually a left forward, playing right back today.
Fantastic.
So experimenting some new things.
Very nice. Ball's cleared out. I want to say thank you to our sponsors, Take 5 Oil, Black Bear Diner, and the popular place, the hot spot for you guys before every game is Zoe's Kitchen. Big sponsors of Union Soccer this year. We'd like to thank them for what they do for us.
Good food and healthy.
Healthy. That's Coach all about healthy, except for that chocolate milk he feeds you guys.
It's good though.
Is it good?
It's really good.
I know last year with my boys playing, I don't think I've ever bought so much chocolate milk in my life.
Yeah, it's I didn't really drink milk till they started bringing it, and I'm telling you, you can't get off it once you start.
Nice ball. Marcos gets shielded out there. Sticks it through. Brady misplays that one just a little bit. Plays a dangerous ball there.
Ooh.
Sticks it through. Logan sticks another one wide. And Kobe quite couldn't get to that one. 8:50 to go. I'm going to bring Brett Dickey in here. And, Brett, talk to us about what you're noticing tonight.
Hey, Brandon, been watching the game on the side here, and what I'm noticing is a game dominated by the Union Redskins squad tonight. It's not so much that they're doing anything spectacular; they're just doing the fundamental stuff very, very well.
Yeah.
The high press has got Sapulpa's defense frustrated. They're panicking when they get the ball. They're not making clean passes, clean traps. So right now, fundamentally, Union is winning the game the easy way.
Yeah. Sapulpa gets sometimes a counter, but Union gets quick to press, so it's really tough for them to get out there.
We got a dangerous ball in the middle from Sapulpa.
Little confusion there.
Looking for a clearance and haven't got it yet. Union runs away with it. They are on the counter. This could be trouble. Lost again. Shot on goal.
Ooh.
Logan with a great save. Ball still alive.
What a save.
Now we need a little time to reset, and let's not let that happen again.
Yeah, a little confusion there with the center back and the 6. Let's hope they get that cleared out.
I think when something like that happens, they tend to fix it pretty quick.
Yeah. You don't want that happening again.
Ball in the center of the field. Union in possession again.
Ooh,
Union definitely keeping their powder dry right now.
good run by Nano. Oh, what a ball. Good interception.
Just under 7 minutes left in the game. Got a goal kick awarded to the Union Redskins. Do you worry sometimes when you're ahead 2-0 this early in the game?
Yeah, statistically, the 2-0 lead is the most dangerous lead. So it's
you get a little bit too comfortable.
Yeah. So it's either you score another one or you start worrying.
Yeah. You can't get too comfortable. As we saw earlier today, the girls with the 2-0 lead and could not hold on at the end.
They got very unlucky in the last play.
Well, there's a couple of controversial calls maybe that may have swayed that game, but that is the game of soccer, and I do not want to be that center judge in that game at all. That's a tough call to make.
That's the game of football.
Right, long goal kick played back to the Chieftains. They're going to have a chance at a cross. Instead, it's a shot on goal. It's that near post again. That's not going to work. It'll be a goal kick for Union. Logan doesn't look like he's in too big of a hurry. We got just over 5 minutes left. It's not as if the Union with a deep bench like that is tired, but you kind of want to go in at halftime with this 2-0 lead and just get a good breather.
I think it looks like Edson Velasquez came in for Francisco Lopez, here number 6. And then I think Marcos dropped down to the center defensive mid position.
Is Nano still in the game?
No, he just came off for Edson. So, yeah. All
right. Are we going to get that full rotation in?
I think we might have had it. Everything except the goalie. And it looks like Paulo Velasquez, our assistant coach in our And he's the one that warms us up, and he's really good at it. He's really proud of what he does, and it helps us out a lot on the field. So shout out to Paulo, and his little brother is on the field right now.
All right.
Ooh, what a ball.
Got a long ball. Is it going to have plenty of real estate left?
Ooh.
Good move on the outside. Is he going to have – going to run out of space?
Yeah.
Tough ball. Well handled. This is Brett Dickey. I'm going to hand it back over to Brandon McCombs to finish out the first half.
All right, so 4 minutes to go. 2-0 Union clinging to a lead, and just like that, it's another goal kick for Sapulpa. All right. So how often is it that we get a couple guys from the starters that are out for various reasons? And so I never know why, but we got another one that just walked up into the box. So Gio Herrera. So Gio, step on in here for a second.
Here you
Put
go,
the
Gio.
headset on. And so it's funny. Gio, I tried to get you to talk to us a couple weeks ago at the Bixby game, and you got a little gun shy, but get your brother in here talking. What do you think about tonight's game a little bit?
You know, it's a – I mean, we're up 2-0 first half. I mean, it should be a easy game to go through. I mean, just stick to the gameplay, to the gameplay that Coach Wilson gave us.
So knowing it's 2-0, you go in at halftime. If it stays 2-0, is Coach Wilson happy with a 2-0 lead against Sapulpa?
Not at all, honestly. You know, we have great players, great attacking players that should be, you know, finishing off the chances that our midfielders have provided us with. But, you know, 2-0 at a half, it's a good lead. You know, also a very dangerous lead. But, you know, it should be a second half should be a good half to watch.
All right. So talking to Adolfo a while ago, and he was talking to us about his Achilles and why he's not playing. What are you battling right now?
You know, I had games this weekend. You know, I had a knee injury. So I had to sit out for this game.
Very nice. Yeah. All right. I know that when you guys are playing, it really makes the Union squad that much tougher. You hold that number 6 spot down really well. One of the best defensive center mids probably in the country when you're playing your game, aren't you?
I mean, if you see that on the stands, then I'll take it. So.
All right. Humble. Nice. We like that. All right. Well, 1:50 to go, and Union definitely rotating through, but finding a lot of obstacles right now, just kind of trying to connect and find that rhythm with all these subs that have happened.
Ooh, good move from Austin Moreno. Little skiller.
Jerry Brown up. There's Marcos. No, that's Jonathan Solorzano. There's Marcos.
They look alike, so hard to get them.
Been playing alike here lately. In the final third, up and over. And just like that, a minute to go here in the first half. Well, we want to say thank you again to our sponsors, Zoe's Kitchen, Black Bear Diner, and the great and wonderful best place to get your oil changed in Union District. That would be Take 5. So next time you need an oil change, go down, let them do the lube job. Tell them you heard about it on the U. We're inside 40 seconds to play here. Throw in for Union. Back to Riley Walker. Up to Edson. And he tries to hit Austin. And again, we see those right backs. We talked to Adolfo a while ago, Gio, getting those backs up and creating. It almost looks like you guys go from that 4-3-3 defensive formation to attacking into like a 2-4-4.
Yeah, we like to get our outside backs some space up top. You know, our wingers usually check into the ball to give that space in behind. You know, our center backs are really good in finding that space, getting the ball there. So, you know, it's a lot of good good options that our wingers give us. So,
fantastic.
Yeah. Before I go, I'd like to big shout out to Paulo Velasquez. You know, he's been a great asset to Union Soccer. So shout out Paulo.
Paulo, great assistant coach with Coach Zach Kelfus. And the best goalie coach in the state, Mr. Zach Kelsey. We want to give a big shout out to him. His 37th birthday. And, someone –
37.
37.
Whoa,
So shout out to the big Zaxter. Well, hey, that brings us to the half, and I want to say thanks to Adolfo Bustos and Gio Herrera for stopping by.
Yes, sir.
Boy,
Anytime.
great insight, teaching us a little bit more about Union soccer. Make sure you don't go anywhere. Your Union Redskins are 2. Sapulpa Chieftains, nothing. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Union Sports Network. All right, welcome back to the halftime show, brought to you by Take 5 Oil, Zoe's Kitchen, and Black Bear Diner, proud sponsors of your Union Soccer. And at the halftime, we're here with a 2-0 lead, and right now we've got Coach Zach Kelsey just join us here in the booth for a second, and as he's putting on the headset to chat with us. And Coach, let's start with, first of all, happy birthday.
Thank you.
All right, well, so what do you see with the first half going on?
They're playing well, getting some decent runs, not controlling the long ball well. Got to learn how to win a ball in the air.
Okay. So what should we look for here in the second half?
Oh, with Coach Wilson, we're going to go straight at goal. Goal in the first 5 minutes. That's my prediction.
Goal in the first 5 minutes. That's the prediction. Now, as the goalie, Coach, you got your senior goalie. Got him a goal coming up to take a PK. And looks like you're going to the bench bringing in Miguel.
Yeah, we got a big trip coming up. The boys are leaving tomorrow for Alabama, 3 games on the road. Just trying to get all these guys minutes and rest them as much as we can.
So what is something you look forward to with that trip?
Oh, just the camaraderie of the boys, getting the boys out of town, staying in the house. It's just a lot of fun with these guys.
All right. Well, Coach, man, I know you're busy. Thanks for stopping by. And
Thanks,
we really appreciate you giving us some insight what to expect here.
Thank you.
All right. That's Coach Zach Kelsey, best goalie coach in the state of Oklahoma, and we're lucky to have him here at Union. So checking into the game, number 22, Miguel Bustos. And Miguel, a very accomplished goalie. He's going to take the pipe there in the second half, give Logan Campbell, the senior standout, the second half off as he can rest, get ready for the big bus ride tomorrow morning. Boys will be leaving the U here at 7. And headed to Orange Beach, playing the National Invitational Tournament hosted by Adidas. And you heard from Coach Zach, Brett. They're looking for a goal in the first 5 minutes. And I tell you, again, that sounds like something you're used to hearing from a well-coached team, go out and make a statement quickly.
Yeah, I think I may have said it. I think you may have said it a few times. It's something that really makes a statement, especially when you're trying to put a game like this to bed. It really messes with the other team's psyche if you can do that. So if they put one in the first 5 minutes, I'm calling it game, set, match.
All right. So 2-0 lead. Trying to checking back. There was Rylan Franca. And that right there, that's Anthony Reyes, number 9, trying to get away. Jaden Perry now knocks the ball over to Nano. Back to Isaiah Sanias. He penetrates. He hits Reyes. Reyes loses it. Isaiah Sanias again trying to work his magic there in the deep part, pushes it up, and Werner, he grabs it, sticks it off, and it's going to be a throw in for Grady Werner. A minute and a half in here in the second half, 2-0, Union leading on a goal by Logan Campbell and Jonathan Solorzano. Lots of pressure.
Still have very fast play. I think this is going to continue for the rest of the game. Union not backing down. They want that quick goal, as the coach said earlier.
Definitely moving the ball all around the pitch, trying to the best of their ability to really strike quickly. Sometimes, though, you could overpress.
Yeah, you can. And, I would worry about that, but I haven't seen the counter from Sapulpa yet. Just haven't seen it. So until I see something like that, I'm going to keep pressing.
Grady Werner knocks it over. Back to Reyes. Isaiah Sanias. Kobe Wicklund into the game at center back. Knocks it over. Looks like Riley Walker. He sticks one up. Did not quite make it through. Didn't have enough on that. Needed some more relish or mustard or whatever you like on your hot dog. There's Chico, number 5. He knocks it wide to Griffin Brown. Back over to the Chico. Little shake and bake right there. He over to Nano. Nano knocks it back over.
Resetting offense again, trying to get something to work.
There's Kobe Wickland. Nice ball to Grady Werner. Grady with the missile. And I tell you, Grady's got to learn how to take something off that.
Plays that one into outer space. Yugen gets the ball back. Promptly loses it. It's a attacking chance for the Chieftains goes away very quickly.
Kobe Wickland stood him up, and he just tripped over the ball. Jaden Perry attacking. Dribbling through everyone, loses it. Sapulpa trying, and there, Grady's got it in a dangerous spot. Oh, Chico's got space. He's going to hit that back post bender. Nice play as Rylan Franken does what Rylan Franken does, clean up trash. And couldn't quite pick that one up enough.
It's the Chieftains goalkeeper once again pulling their bacon out of the fire.
Again, Morris the Cat, they call him. And picking one up.
Well, so far this second half, Sapulpa has had it on Union's side of the field almost as much as they did the whole first half.
Trying to press.
They're doing something different. Maybe it's going to work for them.
Little push in the back there by the Chieftains. No call. Anthony Reyes takes a shot in the back, kind of crumbles under. Isaias Anias right there. Grady Werner. Jaden Perry checks in, and he throws the deep ball. And that's going to be a Union throw in right at midfield. 35 minutes to play. We're 5 minutes in, and Coach Zach wanted one early and quickly and did not get it. Chico wide open. Knocks it back. Riley Walker. And there goes Barrera.
Oh, no, that's trouble.
Oh, and
Got
number
him
15,
offside.
Rylan Franca, just a step offside.
Just a step outside.
You might call that a Xander.
Another inside joke from
I've seen Brett Dickey coach a soccer team before. He got a young man named Xander that, am I offsides, coach?
He will argue with you till the cows come home.
Rylan Franca trying to find somebody. He's great at holding that ball up and dishing it off. Checking in, checking out. Kobe Wickland moving the ball up. There goes Grady. Grady tried to get it through and quite couldn't make the magic happen there.
Loose in the center again. Is he going to find a pass?
Uh-oh. And right there in Grady Werner land, we'll see what happens here with Coach Wilson.
This could spell trouble for the Chieftains. That's a dangerous spot to have a free kick. Question is, will they go straight to goal with this?
So
Or will
this
they
is
let
where
the team
Coach
work?
Wilson likes to draw up those set plays. We'll see if he's chalked one up. Kobe Wickland's going, so it looks like they're going to try to play one high and into the air. They drop by Sayas and Ice and Griffin Brown, two speedsters to take care of the lone forward. Chris Barrera on the ball. Two guys in the wall.
It's a
And he
short
sticks
chip.
it through, and nobody moves. That is not what's going to make Coach Wilson happy.
No, I'm guessing that he's stewing about that one. He's probably marking down the minute on that so we can go back to video and look at that one.
Jaden Perry, Nano, loses
Control
it in the
again.
midfield. One back by Perry. And here goes Lopez. He's a speedster. He's got some wheels.
Taking it all the way. Find somebody to pass it to. Here comes a cross. No.
Rylan Franca
Stuck
pulls
to
it
his
back.
foot.
Back to Brown.
Long, deep cross. Top of the 18. nobody there for it.
Isaiah Sanias pulls it back, running across the formation, back to Jaden Perry, out wide. Tries to hit Franca, and he loses it. 32 minutes still to play. He's Brett Dickey. I'm Brandon McCombs, and you're listening to the Union Sports Network. Download us on your Apple, download us on your Android, or just go to unionsportsnetwork.com. What a great way to listen to some Union athletics. Amen?
Yes, amen.
I'd like to give a shout-out to our producer and the man behind the magic that makes this happen, Mr. Andy Irwin.
Laid off
Always
in the middle,
doing
top of the
great
18.
stuff.
Shot on goal, doesn't have enough heat on it.
And Isaiah Sanias with a vicious left foot, sliding it back across, but he sticks it more in the middle and not on a post. Kobe Wicklund plays it back. Miguel touches it for the first time. Plays it wide to Grady. Grady settles it
taking
down.
his time, maybe too much time, almost loses it. Well played.
Little give and go. Oh, little chippy chick. And right there, you might call that a ram. A little
The
kick
to the heel.
The kick to the hill. You
Takes a
just
very
never know.
skilled ref to see it.
It does. Grady Verner now, he's going to set up with that vicious left. And I tell you, probably not what Coach Wilson would want to see, but I wouldn't mind seeing him rock one in the top upper 90 here.
It's going to have some pace to make it from there, but I've heard he's got it. And that's not what we're going to see. We're going to see a well-placed ball in the middle of the 18.
He chipped that, man. He chipped that. Nope, and he lost it.
Sapulpa pressing hard, can't hold on to it.
And there's Isaiah.
That's more of the panicking that I see out of Sapulpa tonight. Just not able to maintain composure, enough to keep control of the ball, not possessing it all.
Nice play by Kobe Wicklund. Anthony Reyes. Oh, boy, he takes a little cheeky kick right there, knocks it off his noggin and out of bounds. 30 minutes to play. Union clinging to a 2-0 lead. According to Adolfo Bustos, the most dangerous lead in all of soccer.
I got to agree with him. It's one of those where you think you're comfortable and you got the win. But like I said earlier, as we saw with the ladies tonight, man, it wasn't good enough.
Union ladies, if you're just joining us, had a 2-0 lead with about 10 minutes to play and lost 3-2 on a goal in the last 45 seconds on a corner kick. And there goes
Lucky
Reyes.
Bounce for Reyes. He's got somebody in the middle of the box. Can he get it off his foot?
And they're calling that on Sapulpa. They're going to give Union a free kick right there.
Sapulpa fans not happy about that one. I'm not sure I saw what happened, but
I'm
ref didn't like it.
going to tell you, I haven't seen anything that looked like a foul in that play. Just good, fancy, hard-nosed soccer.
Nope, that's a hard one to take.
So Reyes is going to take a free kick. He's going to knock it across the box.
He's going for goal, near post, and almost has it.
Boy, he almost squeezed that in, and Morris
Great
the Cat.
save.
Morris
Great.
the Cat with another 9-life save.
I think he's way past 9 lives by now, Mr. McCombs.
Well. No, his name's really not Morris. Our producer's asking now, is his name really Morris? And I'll have to Spencer Boswell? Braswell. Spencer Braswell has a phenomenal game as the goalie.
Uh-oh, could spell trouble. Still loose in the box. Goalkeeper comes up with it. Very close, dangerous play.
Boy, Miguel came out and made that way more interesting than it had to be. Here comes Grady
Mr.
Verner.
Braswell for Sapulpa has earned his keep tonight.
Yes, he's a junior goalkeeper, number 00, and he has been a bright and shining star for them tonight. Reyes is calling for the long ball, but they're not playing it over. Trying to show some patience. Jaden Perry loses it. Struggling a little bit here in the second half. She's trying to shove it across, number 17.
It's a full field switch, could be trouble. Again, not handled very well.
That was number 17, T.J. Hell. He's a forward, junior at Sapulpa.
Looks like we've got a sub for number 17.
So that's number 3, Riley Walker checking out, and number 13, Brady Hawkins checking in at center back. Riley Walker having a fantastic game, getting lots of minutes here. Had a really bad knee injury, came back from that, then got a concussion, and working his way back into the lineup. "26 minutes to play. Union still clinging to a 2-0 lead. They've outshot the Chieftains 12-2.
Wow.
Anthony Reyes checks in. JP plays it
Again.
all the way back to Nano, over to Brady Hawkins. He's deep in his box. He's got lots of green pasture and land in front of him. He knocks it up. And there's Rylan Franca. Franca pulls it back. Hits Nano. He's going to hit Grady over on the wing. And Grady is off to the
Grady
races.
Is off. He had a head start, a good jump on that. Can he get some help in the center before it's too late?
Oh, and that ball stayed in bounds. Grady wanted to get it across on a slot back into the center. And nice defense by the Chieftains. And again, Spencer Braswell steps up and big punt. Nano misplays it. And Brady Hawkins just sitting there at the safety spot. Jaden Perry just got leveled. He is down. He is hurt. He took a cheap shot. And that ball goes out. We'll see what they did. He looks like he's holding his knee.
Bad thing is the referee didn't see any of it. He's not going to get a call for that. Probably should have been a card. Let's look at the replay on that.
Yeah, he gets hit kind of a forearm check to the back, catches his knee kind of off, and I think he just kind of strained it a little bit. We'll see what they end up doing. This is where we need a jumbotron so they can watch it. I think they're going to let it go. And he's up and moving.
Let's get played back to the keeper, you think?
Yeah.
Referee is having a talk with the Sapulpa player involved. But again, he didn't see the play happen, so he can't make a call.
We got a stoppage here at 25-23 for that injury timeout. Jaden Perry is okay. He stays in the game. Up, moving around. Took a cheap shot, forearm to the back. Looked like it locked his knee coming down, but he is up and moving just fine. Clock is running again. They kick it in. They're going to play sportsmanship ball and knock it all the way back to Miguel, who's going to hit Kobe all the way over here on the side. They're going to spread the field out. Here we go. 25 minutes to play. Union 2-0. Plays it back to Brady Hawkins, other side of the U. Crosses midfield. Griffin Brown, Isaiah Sanias. He checks in. He spins out of the trouble. Hits Nano Lopez, who goes right back to where he came from. He hits Chico. Back to Reyes. Reyes trying to win it. And he loses it. And they kick it out of bounds, and Griffin Brown will chase that down for a Union throw-in.
Tell you the big difference that I'm noticing in the second half. Sapulpa is no longer giving the Union offense any space. The defenders are finding a guy, sticking to him like glue, not letting him turn, and it's giving Union fits. They're having trouble getting any turns made. They're not able to penetrate as hard. So far, the only success they've had is just to flat run by the defense.
Well, so they check in the surgeon, I like to call him, Mr. Marcos Moreno. He will slice and dice up a defense very, very precisely. And then Grady Verner checks out, and they check Jerry Brown in. And Jerry, lots of speed, Lots of ability to get up the field quickly. And just way too hard on it. No check on that ball. If he could have spun that back with a little cue ball action. Braswell again.
I think
with
he thought he had a run getting made, and it wasn't there.
Nice play. He's going to play that back. Kobe Wickland pulls it back, hits Miguel Bustos, and that's going to spread it all out. See how they move it.
Restarting the offense out of the backfield. There he goes. Only one defender back. Nano staying back to cover.
Kobe Wickland's the deep man. 23 minutes to play. Trying to shove it through. And it seems to be way too many through balls that aren't finding their home.
Another free kick quickly taken by Union. Takes Sapulpa by surprise. Ball shot on frame.
And again,
Just
Spencer
wide.
Braswell again dodging another one.
Hey, these kids are too young to drink. They at least owe him a root beer after the game.
Exactly. That one right there, fantastic ball that comes across. And Union again getting more guys up, getting loose. Clock continues to run, 22 minutes to play.
It's a floating goal kick. One in the middle by Union. They're going to play it back and reset.
Kobe Wickland knocks it wide to Jerry. And Jerry Brown. He plays it up. Anthony Reyes.
Looking for something.
Oh, and
Can't
boy,
find
he
it.
is down. No call. And he's going to call a throw in, and Reyes wanted that call.
There's number 9. May have got a little payback there. Referee lets the play go on.
No call.
It goes both ways, doesn't it, Mr.
Yeah,
McCombs?
it does. No idea what the guy in green sees, but Brera back. Nice little throw-in play. Nano sticks it across, and there's Brady Hawkins crossing midfield, crossing the U. He's in the final third. Hits it up to Marcos Moreno.
It's going to have to be a cutback. Can he get it out? Cuts it back right to the center. It's trouble. And look,
again,
Morris the Cat comes up with it again.
And I tell you, Spencer Braswell has really earned his keep tonight. Could end up being District Player of the Week on how many goals he stopped against Union in a losing effort.
Well, we don't know that yet. Still 20 minutes to play, a little over 20 minutes.
That one sneaks by. The guy on the backside, he sticks it across. Oh, and he just
Oh.
couldn't get there. The best scoring opportunity of the day, and he saves it.
Puts it back across.
That
Union
didn't have
handles
any-
it easily. Not enough white jerseys in the area.
There's Nano.
Brandon, if you notice on that last attack, even when the second cross came through, there is not enough white jerseys down there to mount an attack. They're going to have to figure out something better next time.
There goes Chico. And Anthony Reyes falls down again. He could not seem to get that one turned around.
Well, I think the right play on that one would have been to lay that back off and let your teammate have a shot there from just inside the 18. I think that would have been the best thing to do there.
He traces that down, and we're going to have a sub here. This looks like J.C. Guerrera going in. He's going to go in up top for Mr. Rylan Franca. Rylan comes out, playing a great game up top. Just a big kid, that an imposing force.
Nice ball taken away by a header there.
Reyes always wants to cut it back, does not want to go down that left side. And it seems like they figured it out. 18:50 to play. Union out shooting the Chieftains 14-2, 4-0 on the corners, and the score is still 2-0. Anthony Reyes is getting attacked. Chieftain falls down. Referee says no call.
It's not surprising. Shot from way out.
And Isaias Aeneas with a launched bomb from about 35 out.
Ball being played on Union's attacking half the majority of this game. As I made a comment earlier, any attack that Sapulpa has mounted, there's just not enough white jerseys down there for help. You can't expect to have much success with one or two people against half the Union team.
J.C. Guerrero knocks, quite couldn't keep the ball in. 17:45 to play. You're listening to the Union Sports Network on unionsportsnetwork.com. I'm Brandon. He's Brett. And we'd like to thank you for joining us for Homecoming Edition. Special shout out to our homecoming king, Mr. Marcos Moreno, and the queen of the night, Miss Brittany Bax. Congratulations to them and their homecoming court. And for all those parents that made tonight's Booster Club homecoming festivities so successful.
Ball played out of the air off the goal punt.
Isaias Aeneas. We got a little timeout. And we've got a timeout here on the field. There's a little skirmish. Stop the clock. And
we see what happened there.
See if we can identify the guys
that was away from the play. Looks like we have a little scuffle. We're looking at a replay to see what happened in the middle of the field. We may not get it. Well, that's strange. The ball wasn't anywhere near.
It was a push on the backside. Two guys got into it. And it started with one white, one black shirt, and then two whites and two blacks. And just like that, it was two of the Sapulpa, two of the Union, and guys in green come, and they cleaned up the action real quick.
Are we going to get any cards out of this?
Well, we'll wait and see what the guys in green have to say as they have a little conference. And they're still going after it. And number 17 still upset about something. The captains, Spencer Braswell, and
there's some sportsmanship going on there, some handshaking. I don't know how earnest it is, but hopefully we can get on with this game and not have any more issues.
Chico's going to have to walk back out. I think they're going to nail him for a card.
Well, he's going to earn his yellow card there.
Yeah, high school rules 101. Give him a yellow, and he has to leave.
Looks like Sapulpa's going to earn a yellow card on there, too.
Yeah, number 14, he's leaving.
We still have some jaw-jacking going on.
Yeah, number 14 still running his mouth a little bit. He definitely not wanting to leave peacefully. Sapulpa
so when do you expect your coaches to step in and try to
Sapulpa coach hadn't said a word. He seems to be just content to sit there and let them duke it out.
Yeah, it looks like Wilson is counseling his player, but haven't seen anything from Sapulpa side yet.
No. He's just standing there. Unfortunately, this is a tall tale sign of teams that come into the U. They're intimidated by the surroundings. Games get away from them, and they get chippy.
Brandon, how many times have we seen that? When you're under the gun, the game's not going your way, you start fouling, you start getting frustrated. It happens all the time.
All the time. And so a few weeks ago, back when the Broken Arrow game, Union ends up winning that 3-1. And there were 7 cards in that game.
Wow.
All went to Broken Arrow. 5 yellows, 2 reds, and 1 was the head coach.
Yeah, it's hard to win a game when you're out with 2 reds.
So, well, the head coach was redded after the game for a verbal assault on the, not assault, but just words with the referee. And so, kick that back, and that right there is going to be a good sportsmanship. And now we're back underway, 16:50 to play.
Clock started again.
And nice punt again by Braswell. He's going to call every little bump and push now probably.
Yeah, and, we've talked about this before, but sometimes, when a ref lets too much go on, the game gets out of hand, and sometimes you can put a little bit of that on the ref for letting it get out of hand. He did let quite a bit, and I like rough play, and he let a lot of it go early on. Maybe he let too much go.
We'll see how the Redskins respond here.
Again, ball trying to go down the center a lot this second half. Hasn't been real successful. Every good opportunity that they have had is by playing the whole field, spreading the field out.
Nice play by Kobe Wicklund. Yeah, they really trying to force the center of the field. Not running, those wings aren't getting up like they once were. The backs aren't, and
Well,
playing more long balls.
It can't be fatigue because they have rotated their bench. So is it?
And there's 2 more coming, 3 more coming in.
So maybe just a little bit out of sorts over the last few minutes and what has happened over the last few minutes, but they need to get back to their game.
Well, and so many times you end up seeing a team that is superior in ball skill, athleticism, conditioning, every aspect of the game, but they end up playing down to their caliber of the team they're playing instead of rising above it.
You've never seen that before, have you?
Well, only a couple.
It's frustrating to watch, isn't it?
Just a little bit. For Sapulpa to come out of here at this point with a 2-0 deficit.
Like we got the ref counseling 2 more players. I hope this isn't going to go on the rest of the game.
This could be a moral victory for them.
He's going to let it go from way out.
That's going to be a corner kick as it touched somebody going out. 14 minutes to play, and they're going to run that set corner triangle play over there and see what they can pull up. Jonathan Sarzano and Jerry Brown drop. Everyone else pushes deep into the box.
Comes a different play, a little bit. Oh, and we've got another foul, and hopefully hopefully we can see some sportsmanship. Yeah, Sapulpa's going to help him up off the ground. It was an obvious foul. We got a free kick deep on the side for Union. It's going to be a little bit like a corner kick.
You might say that was a captain obvious there.
Misses everybody's head and goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Sapulpa. No. It's going to be a corner.
Another corner
kick. Let's redo it from the other side.
13 minutes to play. Thanks for joining us here on the Union Sports Network. I'm Brandon, he's Brett, and it's a special edition homecoming style.
Happy homecoming, Union Redskins.
Girls fall in a heartbreaker tonight, 3-2 to Sapulpa. Our special prayers go out to number 10, Fran
Pulido.
Did you get that one right?
Pulido.
She got hurt and was carted off by the ambulance with a hurt wrist. So our thoughts and prayers go out to her and the Lady Redskins. Corner kick again. This one there, no set play. They just run it out. Brady Hawkins plays it back to the middle.
Got the center of the field stuffed with black shirts.
Marcos, nice little cheeky play there by Marcos. He's a little slickster.
Ball played back, Union resetting.
Kobe Wicklund, nice play up.
Right side of the field for Union is wide open, plenty of real estate. Let's see if they use it. Ball won by Union by Sapulpa over the top. Sapulpa caught offsides. Quickly paid out by the keeper. Throw in awarded to Union. They're going to call him back.
11 minutes to play. Union out shooting Sapulpa 16-2 right now. Brady Hawkins penetrates, loses the ball. Marcos Moreno loses the ball. Nice play by Sapulpa. He's going to knock it down into the corner.
Outside edge. That's going to be difficult for Union.
Some of the best soccer plays of the night for Sapulpa.
Just having trouble finishing. Like I said, that there's just not enough white jerseys down there for help when they get the ball down there.
Well, Brett, last I saw, there was 11-11.
Down on that end of the field.
Okay.
Nobody red carded. They are playing 11 and 11. There's not enough on the attacking end for Sapulpa.
Yes, that is very true. One of the Sapulpa players asking for a sub. Coach goes to the bench, grabs one, sends him to the line.
Looks like we got number 19. Number 19, Jamari Harris.
I think that was the girls from the earlier game.
Excuse me, that's number 19. Jackson Zamudio set to sub in.
I don't know how well he plays, but he's got some fly cleats. Yeah. And foul right on the edge of the box at 9:20 to play. And Union's going to have a set play right there outside the box in a very dangerous play. Now, this right here, Brett, is where Coach Wilson goes to the whiteboard. He'll draw something up here. I seriously doubt that we will see a ball just fly across the box.
Sometimes that pays off when you have something that the whole team is familiar with. I've seen plenty out of him that works very well.
Well, I say that, and now it looks like everybody's set up for that.
Going to let him go. Be a chip into the center. Doesn't find a Union head. Union still maintains control at the top of the 18. Ball played in, shot on goal.
And again, Spencer Braswell comes up big.
Wow. Wow.
Huge play. And the ball comes all the way into the stands up here by us.
They need to put that guy on payroll.
I tell you what, he definitely has earned his keep tonight. 6A District Player of the Week, Spencer Braswell, held the Union so far 8 minutes to go to only 2 goals.
I don't think I'm coming to school tomorrow after a beating like that.
No. Nice throw in. Nato just overtakes him. Oh, that was a nasty
I
hit.
think we're going to see a card on that one. No? I don't see much of the ball getting played on that play, so I don't know what the ref is thinking on that one.
That video could be used for football practice this next year.
He may be done giving out cards tonight.
Could have run out already. Takes it back around, Kobe Wicklund. Lots of real estate in front of him as he brings it up, surveying the situation.
Keep
He's going to
carrying,
hit
keep
Jerry Oh, and Jerry just quite couldn't get it. Kobe, good vision. Seven minutes to play. So Sapulpa holding the Redskins here in the second half to no goals.
Yeah, your goalkeeper coach for Union is probably a little disappointed after not getting the 5 minutes. Now we're just over 6 minutes, just under 7 minutes left to play, and we still haven't seen a goal.
Maybe
Mr.
he
Wilson
meant they'd score in the last 5 minutes.
Yes, we probably misunderstood him. You think Mr. Wilson's upset about that?
Well, I think he has an expectation for the boys to live up to, and when they don't, especially with the talent that he has, the speed he has, the ball control, the coaching staff, the facility. I mean, he's got a program that's.
We got a dangerous attack for Union again, middle of the 18.
Marcus Moreno
can't get
again.
It done. Wins the ball back, can't keep it. Long slot ball played for Sapulpa, and he's not going to get to it. Played all the way back to the keeper. We're resetting offense. Plenty of space. Sapulpa content to let Union play with the ball on their half.
Tried to squeeze that through. Solorzano on him. Lots of pressure. He's going to call that one. It's going to be a free kick there for the Chieftains. 5:15 to play. He's Brett. I'm Brandon. And you're listening to the Union Sports Network and the Union game here at the U. Home of your Union Redskins. Thanks to Zoe's Kitchen. Thanks to Black Bear Diner. And thanks to Take 5 Oil for being proud sponsors of your Union Redskins.
Free kick played long. Goalkeeper not in position. Ball coming back. He is in trouble and lucked out again. What do you know? Maybe we have that saying wrong. It's not 9 lives. It's 90 lives.
Maybe. Solorzano playing very nice defensive center mid there. Holding that ball up. He dropped to give Nano a run. Nano goes back to it. Holding home the fort. Sticks it back as the defense shifted. He goes back to create more space. Couple scissors. Oh, and he's just ripped down. And that's a timeout on the clock at 4:02. That's going to be a card. He found the cards after that one.
That is the 3rd yellow card issued in this game.
And
that'll be nope. That'll be number 2, Nick Ryan, coming off the field.
Must be in the name Nick. All right, Union trying to find. Pay attention to the guy at the end of the wall. Pay attention to the Union player at the end of the wall. And no good.
That one kicked into the next county.
And another sub coming. Looks like another player checking in, and Union pretty much is
yeah.
Union showing great poise on the ball.
Playing the ball back.
Kobe Wickland.
Giving him all the time in the world.
Back to
the
Miguel
goalkeeper.
Bustos. Spreading it out. Brady Hawkins back to Kobe Wickland. Oh, and Kobe
Oh,
Wicklund gives the
unlucky
ball away.
pass. Can they do something with it? They cannot. Unlucky again for Sapulpa. Just frustrating for them this evening. Good ball handling by number 18.
And Nano just stands there and puts a magnet on his foot to get the ball.
Ball played to the corner.
A nice little
Great
flick
defense
out.
by Sapulpa.
Well, Brett, two and a half to play here in the game, and we've seen a lot of soccer tonight. Seen a lot of ball movement, off the ball, attacking, getting the ball high and wide. Where here in the second half is where's Union kind of lost the breakdown?
Well, I think what, again, there was a good chunk of this second half where they were really trying. I don't know if they were over eager to have another goal or have another shot on goal, but spent a lot of time in the second half trying to shove the ball down the middle, and it just wasn't happening over and over and over again. They needed to go back to the game that gave them 2 goals in the first half, and I'm sure that Wilson is a little frustrated with that. He probably sees that as well. Here we got another scoring opportunity right now. And Sapulpa's goalkeeper shows again.
Spencer Braswell again with 1:30 to play makes another spectacular save. Again, Union outshot them 18-2.
Well, you know, they may lose tonight, but that young man deserves player of the game.
He has played a spectacular game in a losing effort.
So back to Union's difficulties the second half. That is what I believe is the majority of the problem. The second thing that happened, I made mention earlier, is Sapulpa has done a lot better job of not giving Union any space to roam on the attacking half of the field. They let them do whatever they want on the defensive half, but as soon as they start attacking, there's plenty of white jerseys there. Wasn't the case in the first half. So we're under a minute left.
To recap, Union has a 2-0 lead on 2 goals in the first half. One by senior goalie Logan Campbell on a PK comes down. Chico Barrera taken down in the box. Logan takes the PK, sticks it in the corner, and then Jonathan Salarzano sticks one in. And that's all the goal scoring we've had so far. If it stays, we've got 10 seconds to play here, and that's about where it's going to end up. Union off the rest of the week as they leave tomorrow morning for Orange Beach. National Invitational Tournament to play, sponsored by Adidas. Play 3 of the top teams in the country. It'll test the fortitude of the Union Redskins. Well, he's Brett Dickey. I'm Brandon McComb. Special thanks again to our producer, Mr. Andy Irwin, for always making us sound good and look good. And again, you've been live at the U watching the Union Redskins defeat the Sapulpa Chieftains 2-0. Until next time, I'm Brandon, he's Brett, and you're listening to the Union Sports Network.
Good night and goodbye.